Well, hello and welcome back. So today is Sunday, November 24th. And that day is kind of monumental today, Sunday, November 24th. Why is that? Because exactly 1 year ago today, we started this project behind me. So I'm going to throw in some footage right now, or maybe just some still pictures of what the site looked like before. And the first day, when we installed the first stake. This is before the pole raising. The pole raising ceremony happened at about day 13, 14. Once they had some, soy dogs are getting at it right now. Once they had some holes dug. But for now, let's take a look at this. Like I say, I've probably already put in some pictures of what it looked like 1 year ago today. And let's do a full walkthrough. Here we go. So today the dream team was out and they were working more on the fence. And so this is how the side lane, well, it's not really a lane, it's a street. All the streets are small. They look like lanes. It's kind of like Europe, I guess. Yeah, it's like Europe. So this is how the fence is going to be on this side. It's about 2 meters tall. It's got sort of this privacy brick in between. Of course, this is very rough. It gets all sharpened up. They've been spending more time on the front. All this is going to be filled in and smooth. So there's not much more to show you here until I show you the front, so you get the idea of it. The front is going to be slightly different. While I walk past here, I'm just going to... the water's off. Okay, perfect. I'll show you what it's like on this side. Oh, there's a big party of dogs down the street. So this is going to be a little bit different than the side in the sense that it's going to have more stainless and aluminum on top. But we've gone with the solid panels like this on both sides of the gate, which is going to be stainless as well with some aluminum in it. And the stainless gate part is going to match here, the top of the fence. And this will be smoothed out like this here. So they were doing this double line thing just to give it the look. So they've smoothed everything out. They've the one fellow was putting on the sharp edges on everything, getting them all set. They've done it sharp edges all the way around. Then they filled it in with cement, got it nice and smooth. It's just a really nice look. But again, it's one of those things, they didn't do the pole, they just skipped around it. But they'll come back and fix that up maybe on the second coat. But they've got the double lines in, which just give it a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a different look. Ideally, what I think is that the posts and the top and the bottom are going to be painted the dark color of the house, which is the upper. The inserts are going to be painted the lighter color of the house. So it's going to give it a more of a blending in. And then in between here, oh, the boys are coming back. In between here is where the aluminum stainless fills get. Garage doors are down. I've actually just come down at the end of the day now to lock everything up. And I don't know what else to tell you. I gotta unhook this and let's go inside, and we're gonna go up the ramp probably and go in the front door. Okay, so I've just come inside the gate here. This really just keeps the soy dogs out. I don't know if you can see, they've got their fishing line up. That I'm guessing is gonna be the top of something. And they still have to smooth the bottoms and do all that. But yeah, so that's, oh, I guess they've chosen not to put the decorative double lines on this side. Okay. Nor on this side, on the opposite side. Anywho, let's go inside. Still waiting for the tile guy to do these tiles, one on each side. So we can come up the ramp here and in, or we can come up the step there, or we can just jump up. I think eventually we're going to have some things planted here. Jen's got some eyes on a couple of big banana trees, things like that, things that'll be filling up in this area. But a lot of grass. It's amazing how grass grows here in Thailand. Obviously it's a different kind than what I'm used to, but it doesn't burn and they just don't seem to water it much. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is what I just said. We're gonna come in this way, go inside this door, which is open. Perfect, so when we come in here now, we're gonna see the stairs. And I don't know if it was in the previous videos or not, we had the railings that were kind of done. P. Jackoff's team was trying to build them, nooner, and I almost choked when I saw him. It was so terrible. If I've used the footage or not, I don't know. This was high enough to take out my sternum. Up there, I could have hung a sack on it. So there's a slight deviation. And then here, it was like halfway up, maybe just over halfway. So slips, trips, and falls, not very good. Anywho, a little bit of an echo. So these were the built-ins that have been built in now. And they stained them, so that's one wood color. The doors are a wood color. The frames are a wood color. Those doors are another wood color, but they do match this one. The stairs are a different wood color. And so my suggestion to Jen, we'll see if she does it or not, is I thought that with these built-ins, because it's like made up of not like good wood, I mean it's wood, but it's all like pieces that are joined together from the factory. It's not like plywood, it's all real wood. But anyways, I just thought if it was all painted the wall color, then they would look like built-ins. And the same with this one here, just paint them the wall color so they don't stand out and look like that, let's just say. Even those doors, I'm not a fan of them. I think they should just be painted in, make it look like the wall, blended in. But we'll see. This desk was a thing the guy had in a vision. So they made that. I don't know, I guess it's nice. So this is the kitchen, still bubble wrapped. And like I had mentioned in a previous video, all of the things that are missing have been purchased. So the fridge and the TV, those are the two important things. Everything else has been installed. Still waiting to get the gas outside. Let's go outside from here. Okay, no, let's look at this cupboard. So this is what the fella's done, he and his wife. They're the ones that hung the doors for a week. They hung the 3 doors with the hinges and put in the lock set. So they've made these now, which are really nice if, you know, they're the pantry shelves on the doors. And it's all, yeah, they made all of the wood, like, I can't even explain it. They made it with strips and everything, and they've got veneers on it, veneer on the front, and they've got the side panels on it. It's a lot of labor to do what they've done. Even this big thing here, and they've measured out, they have tape on it because they're putting the varnish on. But, and the big shelves here, very nice. Today, Nooner was working on mounting the sink. So it looks like he's sort of got it. I'm still excited about turning the water on because this is going to be like Disneyland. I just know it because they don't use any Teflon tape even. Yeah, anyways. These are these doors I'd mentioned earlier with the, in lots of videos. They're trackless on the bottom. This was an additional add-on that Jen had, these like deadbolts. Very commercial, and they've got the holes in the concrete. Eventually they'll put a plate around it with the hole. But this is something that Jen's added to the build now, is an outdoor sink. Yep, that's all I can say. Yep. Anyways, it was good that they did it before they tiled because they had to bust up the cement again. They busted up the cement inside the house because all the pipes had to be flat and flush. And yep. Anyways, they pushed the tank over here. All I want is the tank to be installed, filled up with water, and see where that takes us. All the lights and everything I've showed in my previous video, number 53, video 53. At the end of that has all of the lighting lit up. I think that video is called Let's Light This Place, or Light It Up. And this is going to be the scooter entrance down this way into the door. The windows and everything I've shown. Nothing really new out here, but the kitchen, the sink, and they've started on the tiling. That tiling is what matches the ramp outside, out front. And I believe is also going to be very similar to the driveway. For those that are new into the Thai construction, all this is made out of concrete. Originally they had like a plywood, and they've poured the concrete, they've run the rebar, drilled into the house, ran rebar about every 6 inches. And so this sink that Jen's bought is it's a double stainless, and it's got a big piece of stainless or chrome, whatever it looks, chrome, let's call it chrome metal that comes and covers that whole thing. Or it might be this side. Let's go back inside. Here's the sink here. So yeah, it's a double sink, and then it's got this piece that sticks out like a drying rack area. So we're gonna have a double sink there and a double sink outside and another sink that she's added here, 2 sinks in the master and 1 sink in the guest room. So if we were gonna come from the upstairs or from the bedrooms or the bathrooms or anything, or the kitchen, and we wanna go out the garage, this is the door here. It's unlocked. We've got the big master panel, up, down, stop for this door. This door should be unlocked so I can open it. Yep. So that one opens right up. This one is done by hand because, you know, it's just me. I think it should be locked. Yes. So that door goes up, but listen how quiet it is. Super quiet. And then with these more light switches, I can turn more lights on. So that's the other 2. That's a scooter. So that gives us 2, 4, 5 lights in here. These windows are locked. You see the red is locked. Handles are down. Handles are down. Red is locked. But yeah, no tracks in here. The motor is inside the wheel itself, and they just go up and down. So putting it down, you just hit the old close. The downside, I guess, to this style is that this is quite a large box, where at home if we have the like a 5 or 6 strip or the solid door, it actually comes up into the tracks. So you'll always, like when it's open, it's here. So here we could hang the kayaks, and no, none of that stuff, don't be silly. Anywho, so this door, the motor holds it down, so there's no reason to physically lock it with the key. Of course, it's always an option, but the other thing we can do is if the power was off, we could just pull this down, and the door is very light, and it just throws it up. I probably showed that in a previous video as well. The white conduit was added after the fact, of course, even though everybody knew we were having a garage door. The electrician, this is always, when I refer to the electrician, the bad guy was number 1. And parts of number 2. The guy that we have now is just unfortunately cleaning up the mess of the first guy, so he can only work with the wiring that's been already installed in the walls and the plugins and things, and he's just making do with what he has. But the guy's doing an awesome job. The guy that we have now, also another one of Jen's hires. Like I mentioned previously a few times, like that plug-in example was missing, so he cut it out and he's wired it all, and so he's doing his thing, so that's good. Upstairs, I'm going to run up here and close these windows. What? It's too dark? Let's just turn the light on. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Did he varnish? No, they're still kind of dry. So these upstairs, oh, look at that beautiful butterfly. Yeah, there's been a few of these come in. This is a different one. I almost feel like leaving the windows open for her or him. But the sun's about to go down in probably another, what time is it now? It's 5:15, so probably in a half an hour, 15, 20 minutes, it'll be gone. Soybean. Upstairs here, so many toggle switches. First one does a couple of lights. Next one does these lights. Next one turns these ones off, so we want those off because they're, yeah, anyways. This one, oh yeah, this one, I don't know what it's for. And then when we go halfway down, there's going to be another 2 switches here, which do like the middle lights, end lights. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. What's this for? Another switch. I don't know what this is for either. Okay. Yeah. So these windows don't have bug screens yet. I don't know if it's on our plan or not. They do have the track for it, so they can always be added. They'll just roll in. But during the day and everything, there's no bugs, no mosquitoes, nothing like that. Down below, well, Jen's always known it, but what I've learned is that there's different plants that you can plant that keep away mosquitoes and aphids, and I don't know if they have aphids, whatever the bugs they have here. And then the Jinjo, they're actually here, and they help control the population by eating everything. So that's red locked. This one here comes this way. Red locked, flip it down, red locked. Yeah. So there's the evening stair lights. Now by doing this, the lights are in the same order. Nice. Okay, let's go to the guest room first. Guest room's unlocked, the windows are all locked. Red, locked. AC is up, that's in my previous video. Mounted on the wall, everything works. There's the broken door from the bathroom. Broken mirror, this is actually the good one. The broken one is broken, that's off of here. Light switches on the outside, I remember that now. So this is the bathroom. So this has been plumbed, not tested, but plumbed. So we have the hot water machine and the shower head, and this is adjustable to go way up top and sprays down on the head. This one is just because, I don't know, that was the first plumber as well. He's joined them together, so they look like the other bathrooms, but the other bathrooms have hot and cold, and I can only imagine that they have hot and cold because they're supposed to. But these are joined together. So this is just going to be tank water. This is going to be water that then comes into the hot water machine and comes out here mixed, warm, whatever temperature you want to set it at. From, sometimes, most of the time it's just off because the tank warms up And you really don't want a hot shower. I find a cool shower is always nicer. And we had the hook installed in here. So this is kind of like when this door is fully opened, it's here. So it's centered between here. This is the bathroom sliding door that has the mirror on the outside and black on the inside. I don't know. Don't ask me. Those decisions were made by someone above my pay grade. But anyways, so the hook is my idea because you come out of the shower, you want to just grab your towel and stay in the shower and drip dry. Had the toilet paper mounted thing done, had the bum gun installed. The sink is here. Plug-in is here. Naturally, if you have a hair dryer or curling iron, you're just going to set it here so it's going to fall in the sink because you don't have any counter. Here's the broken piece of mirror, or a piece. The bigger one is missing. More bits and pieces. And here we have another water spigot plug. So that could be another tap, it could be another bum gun, it could be whatever, I don't know. Plumber was getting his plans mixed up. So then when you slide this door shut, it's also the bathroom door, and it's got the mirror on the outside. So then coming down this way from kitchen, living dining area, we get into the master bedroom. Smell that silicone. So these windows are unlocked, handle down, all good. So the bathroom is this one. Power's on in here now. So Nooner / plumber Jack / P-Jack's team, he was doing the taps and everything. And so this hot water machine was set up before by the electrician. And of course no grouting's been done and still not done. So now Noon, who should be doing it, hasn't done it. But he has glued all this on. So we have all this crappy looking PVC in here instead of the nicer chromed metal. This is what they use as P-traps here, and you can actually unscrew it and clean them out. We don't have that in Canada, I could say, probably in the States. I haven't seen this before really, other than in Thailand and in Taiwan and Asia. Bathtub. The glass guy will come out in the next couple of days when it suits him better. So he'll put this glass on probably in the evenings. He'll finish putting the little plugs on all the screws. Got the towel bar here, so this is the big one. Put the little one over here for a hand towel. Something else we can do with a hand towel in the middle or whatever. I was thinking putting like the laundry baskets under the bathroom because no one's going to see the bathroom. There's a good chance people might come in and look inside the closet to see, how does it look. But something that's not permanent because of the plumbing and everything. Jen's thinking maybe getting the cabinet desk building guy door hanger to build a shelf here. I don't know. That's all I can say about that. I don't know. The plug-in is for the magic toilet. Water is set up, urinal set up. This is the switch for the other light here. So let's go out here back into the main living room. Okay, so I know one thing I haven't shown yet is actually how this corner worked out for us. We were hoping it would be post-free. And again, these are just the rubber protective coatings. But when they're open, and this one opens, you see it completely takes away this post. So what they've done is they've put the edge on, well, you have to believe me on this, they put the edge on this door. So this door has to be closed first into that position. And then this door will close into it. And of course it's recessed here with the locking, where's the camera? Recessed here with the locking pins and everything. So then it'll close into this door. There's the pin up here. It closes into this one. And you can tell it's unlocked because its handles are out of position. So when it comes up, it locks in. So now these doors are locked together. So all of these will not slide now. Now none of these ones here have handles on them. This one has the handle here. And so this door can actually open either way as well. But anyways, that's what we're looking at here. So when it's locked, yeah, the handles all line up. And they're the nice shiny black. Shiny black? You can't even see it. They're black handles. So they look good. They just blend in. They don't become like an eyesore. So then this one closes like that. Locks up. Done. This one's locked. Done. As for living here, I think once the plumbing is on, The tank is hooked up, so let's go through the process. We have to put the rear deck in, then we can get the tank in place, then we can hook the pump up, then we can bring the city line back. The city line is going to be buried by the fence. The main water is outside on the street, but it's going to come through under the fence, so it'll go all the way around the house. So then we can fill the tank, pressurize it, and start testing the systems. So let's just say it takes a couple days to do that rear patio. Not that we want to live here while it's still a construction zone, but we still can't get a residency permit or whatever. We can't get the address for the house until it has two things, two things, 80% complete and a toilet, functioning bathroom. So you can't just have a bathroom on a tent because that won't work. So you have to have 80% complete. So we're past that, but we still don't have the plumbed water. So let's just say 2 weeks. So before Christmas, I have friends coming. I could say I have subscribers coming, but they're my friends from the old country. What? I have friends coming from Canada. They're going to be in Thailand for Christmas, so we're going to spend a couple of weeks with them, 3 weeks, traveling around Bangkok, the beaches, the north, the south, the east, the west, and hopefully we're all staying here. Isn't that right, Don and Sylvia? So, yeah, so like I've been saying, it's been 1 year, and this is what you can build in 1 year in Thailand if you have a village of people and you don't use any cement trucks, any diggers, any backhoes, nothing. If you just do everything by hand and bucket and shovel. Well, they don't have shovels even. They use those plastic trays. But anyways, if you do, like, this is 1 year, man. The guy told us 5 months. Do it in 4, but he's not going to pressure the people. Do it in 5. So that was 7 months ago. Now it's a year, and we still don't have an address to hammer onto the front post. But we're closer than we were last week. Boom's doing an awesome job. She's got all these trades bustling. She's got guys coming out from Bangkok now to build this tomorrow, Monday. They'll be here for 2 days. And so for now, that's going to wrap up this video. 1 year. Hope you guys have liked it. I don't want to say I don't care, but I'm doing it for myself primarily, right? So I have this history and I get the film off my computer, off my camera. But yeah, it's good. I like, gives me something to do. Keeps me from going crazy. And once this place is done and we're living here, then I'll be able to get out on the scooter, drive around. I know people want to see a little bit more of BURIRAM, what it means, what it stands for, where it came from, what's the city capital, what's with the roundabouts, how do they work? Where's all this street food I'm hearing so much about? You know, that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing that until I head back to Canada in the spring. Yep. All right. That's it. Wrapping this one up. Thanks for coming along. Any questions or comments, drop them down below. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, you should have clicked off a long time ago, man. All right. Look at the camera. Thanks, man. Have fun. Thanks. All right. Peace out. Bye.